Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Noah, and today we're back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about clouds, different types of clouds, and perhaps what kind of weather they bring, if I can actually get to that. But first, if you're new to this channel, please consider liking this video, and if you really want to see more content by me, please drop a subscribe. I don't even know if that's a thing. So let's get right to the video. These are the clouds that we're going to be looking at. Alright, so let's start with cumuliform clouds, the cumulus. So cumulus clouds look like this. They're vertical growth clouds, and they have variants, which we're going to get to in a little bit. But they look like this, as shown on the screen, and they're puffy cotton ball clouds, and here's a time lapse that I actually took showing the vertical growth of cumulus clouds. And I love these time lapses, So you might be like, Noah, are there really variants of the cumulus cloud? And I'd be like, well, you're heck right. Look here. We have the stratocumulus. We have the cirrocumulus. We have the towering cumulus, and the infamous cumulonimbus, which spawns storms. But first, about one specific variant of a cloud called stratocumulus. Stratocumulus clouds look like this, obviously, and they form when a stratus cloud, like this, breaks up into tiny pieces. These form on warm fronts, cold fronts, and also occluded fronts. But we've only reached the tip of the iceberg for these clouds. I haven't even gone into depth of what weather they bring. I'm going to talk about that in another video. But now that we've got that, let's talk about another variant of the cumulus cloud. The cirrocumulus cloud. The cirrocumulus cloud formed with violent winds blow on cirrus clouds, and when those two mix, they brew a cirrocumulus cloud. Cirrocumulus clouds mean that it will be colder but still fair weather. Therefore, you can find these along a cold front, or just in the winter in general. Another type of cumulus cloud is the altocumulus. Altocumulus look like cirrocumulus, but the difference is that altocumulus patches look a little bit bigger. Still mid-layer clouds, but I can't spend too much time talking about this because they bring approximately the same weather as cirrocumulus. Now that we're done with cumuliform clouds, let's talk about cirrus clouds. Cirrus clouds are wispy, kind of hair-like, if you would. They are very high in the atmosphere, completely comprised of ice crystals, and they usually form on the boundary of a cold or warm front. So if you see these, the weather is most likely going to change. And you usually see these on a clear day, again, wispy and hair-like. But sometimes you can see them in the midst of other clouds too. And you might be like, Noah, are there variants to the cirrus cloud too? And yes, there are. There's cirrocumulus and cirrostratus. Since we did cirrocumulus, now it's time for cirrostratus. Cirrostratus looks like this. You can see the stratus part, and you can see the wispy part of the cirrus. And here's a denser patch of cirrostratus. Again, you can see the wispy. Here's a better photo. And these clouds are capable of producing a really cool effect called the halo effect. It's kind of like a rainbow in the sky. And here is one with different clouds, them being cumulus, cirrus, and the tree. And the tree, wait, tree? No! Yes, cumulus. Alright, and here is another one. Again, you can see those patches. Here is really sparse cirrostratus, but yes. Time to talk about stratus. Stratus is your ultimate gloomy day clouds. They look flat, uniformed, and they just look terrible. In fact, whenever one comes on me, I just hate it. And it looks like they can just come from miles away. And this is one of the only clouds that can have precipitation, usually light drizzle. These clouds form when fog lifts, or when evaporation happens and a whole bunch of water gets evaporated over a sea or something, and it creates these flat, uniform stratus clouds. And usually you'll see these for like a day or two. It can get really bad. And then you'll see some improvement with cirrostratus clouds, and then you're good. Yes, there's also variations of the stratus cloud. One of them being the nimbostratus, which we're going to talk about right now. And the nimbostratus just produces rain, like constant rain. And it shouldn't be too hard, not as hard as the cumulonimbus. And it will not have thunder, which we're going to get to later. And these are generally found more higher up than normal stratus clouds. Another one that's found higher up is the altocumulus cloud. The altocumulus cloud, it's in a layer just like stratus. Wait, why did I say altocumulus? I mean altostratus. So altostratus is just in a layer like normal stratus, but the difference is that the altostratus is higher up, which means that it'll be somewhat comprised of ice crystals, so it gives you that really cool effect that we talked about earlier, with the halo. Let's save the best two for last, cumulus conjustus and cumulonimbus. Cumulus conjustus is basically the time lapse that I showed you at the beginning of the video, if you remember that. That was a time lapse of cumulus conjustus. It's basically a baby cumulonimbus. It's in the teenager stage. It's in between the cumulus and the cumulonimbus. So it's right in the middle there. And usually you can identify these because it's going to be taller and wide, whereas cumulonimbus, it should be nearly the same. You'll know if it's a cumulonimbus because only cumulonimbus produces rain, thunder, hail, and very heavy rain at it. Now, when I said rain, you might be confused. But if you see a rain shadow, quote unquote, I don't know exactly what it's called, but if you can see the actual boundaries of the rain, that's how you know it's a cumulonimbus. If you see a lightning or hear a thunder, you know it's a cumulonimbus. Again, please, if you like this video, be sure to drop a like down. And if you really want more content, please be sure to leave a subscribe down below. Every subscriber is like a diamond to me. Thank you and have a good day.